Hi, everybody. Welcome to Busy Living Sober with Elizabeth Chance. How is everybody today? I hope well. I just woke up. I didn't just wake up. That's not really true. I woke up a little bit ago and I just felt like I'm going to make a raw video. I'm just coming out here with you guys. I'm going to be totally 100% raw. Now, I'm not going to be too deep because I know people don't like it when I get too deep. I just wanted to get up and say, have you ever woken up in the morning and gone, what the, how did I get here? What is going on? What am I doing in this life? What is there somebody like following me with a Canon camera? Is somebody like, hello? Hello? Wake up, sister. Shit. Waking up is what I'm doing. I'm waking up. Does anybody feel like that? Like they're finally waking up and going, you know what? I'm done. I've listened to you say you're going to take care of this. You're going to take care of that. And they don't take care of this and they don't take care of that. And then they look at you like you're crazy. They gaslight you and say, oh no, what are you talking about? It's you. And you're like, wait a minute. No. I'm not owning that. I'm not owning it. I'm taking my power back. I am taking my power back. You do you, boo-boo. And I'm going to do me, boo-boo. I'm going to take care of me. And I never done that. This is weird, right? We get to these 50s. I am literally 1 week from today going to be 55 years old, okay? 55 years old. And I'm in this thing. I got involved in another, marriage that turned out to be not what I thought it was going to be. And was I was lied to. And I wasn't made a team player, even though I'm an adult. And I've said from the minute I met this person that I'm like, we're at the Vegas table. I want to have my life be like I'm in Vegas or I'm in Atlantic City or I'm at any casino somewhere. So you walk up to this table and they show you your cards. And I've always been a blackjack player. So I get the cards and I'm like, okay, so what do I got? I'm going to make a bet on the fact that I know I have this and I have that. And I'm willing to take that bet or I'm not willing to take that bet. But I get to make the decision on whether or not I'm going to make the bet. It has I don't care what other people think, do, feel, whatever. That's all you do, whatever you do, you. I'm going to do me and I'm going to take care of me. Since getting sober, I don't have this like need to go run away and be like, oh my God, I'm ashamed or make something happen. I've been doing this for long enough that I trust in something that's bigger than me. And I know that I'm going to be okay. But it's, again, going to those uncomfortable conversations and saying, you know what, I'm done. I'm done being this like person that's sitting here going, please change, please change. Oh my God, please change. And like wishing another person will change. It's like sitting here and wishing that, $1 million is going to land on my yard. Okay. It's just not going to happen. I mean, maybe I doubt it, but it could happen, but the chances of it happening are not so good. They're pretty slim. And having a ability to say, you know what? I'm okay by myself, whatever that looks like. I didn't get into this thinking that it was going to be like this. I thought this was forever. We all think it's forever, right? We all think idealistically that this is going to be the best thing ever. We're getting involved in something absolutely incredible. And we're going to have this incredible life and it's going to be so great. And the reality is that's bullshit. It's just nothing's incredible. What's incredible is feeling good about yourself and being 100% authentic. And I never knew that till today. Being authentic, being 100% me, being 100% okay with everything I am and everything that I stand for. Like literally being okay with the fact that, you know what, I had a drinking problem. I've done things in my life that some people might judge me for. I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with the way that I've dealt with my family of origin. It's okay for me. It's okay. I know people would judge me and say, well, that's not okay. Well, that's okay for you to judge. You go ahead and judge. You judge whatever you want to judge. but I'm okay with it. And I feel like that's like a first for me. I'm okay with knowing that the choices that I've made, some people weren't going to like. Some people were going to ridicule me. Some people were going to judge me. That's okay. That's okay. That's for you to do. You do you, boo boo. I'm going to take care of me. And it feels like selfish, right? They say it's selfish to take care of yourself. You're supposed to take care of everybody around you. Well, I try to take care of others, but I also need to put the oxygen mask of life, like not the actual figurative, like oxygen of life, but actually really taking life and saying, you know what, Elizabeth, write down what you want. What are your goals? Where are you going for this I'm on the back nine, dude. Like, it's not like I'm on the front nine. Like, this is getting, the end is closer than the beginning. That's the reality. Maybe I'll live to 105. I don't know. I've done things in my life that might not, to my body that might not be conducive for that. But who knows? God has a plan. I don't. I'm not the best worker outer. I'm not like the best exercise person. I eat pretty okay, but beyond that, I've smoked cigarettes on and off for a long time. I've done things that some might say, oh, you're crazy. You are not going to live forever. Well, that's okay. I don't know if I want to live forever. Let's face it. I go to the nail salon here in Florida sometimes, and I'm like, holy shit. I don't want to be like there with this lady and not knowing where I am, going, oh, we're going to take you out to your car and you don't even know where you are. And I'm like, well, I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. But I do want to get to a place that I am comfortable in my own skin and I can speak my voice and I can be who I am and be proud of who I am. It's hard as being human beings walking on this planet, and we all think that everybody likes us, everybody doesn't like us. The reality is not everybody's going to like us. It's just true. Some are going to like us, some aren't going to like us. Some are going to be envious, some aren't going to be envious. Some are going to be mean, some aren't going to be mean. Some are going to come in, some people are going to come into your life just literally for a short period of time. And you might think, oh my God, this is my best friend. And then you meet a year later, you're like, I don't want to ever talk to that person again. That's okay. It's all okay. Realizing that we have to like ourselves is the number one thing. We have to like ourselves, because if we don't like ourselves, we go around faking it all the time. And not only that, but we want to put stuff in us because, like the booze and the drugs, because we're like, oh my God, I hate myself. I hate this situation. I can't deal with it anymore. Give me another drink. Give me another fucking pill. I can't take it anymore. I don't like who I am. Give me something so I can just get through today. That's all I want to do. It's get through today. And I don't think that's what life was supposed to be about. It's just getting through the day. I don't think we're supposed to have checklists of saying, oh, okay, we're supposed to get through today. No, I think we're supposed to look at life as an opportunity to have experiences. And some experiences are going to be good. Some experiences are going to be bad. Some experiences you're going to regret. Some experiences you're going to wish went on forever and ever and ever. But everything has an end date. Everything changes. That's the crazy part. We think that it's all going to stay the same. Nothing stays the same. Nothing stays the same. Go to the gas pump. Every day changes up, down, up, down. Mostly goes up. But, we have to sit here and go, this is my life. This is my journey. This is where I want to go. It doesn't matter where you want to go, but I'm going to figure out where I want to go. It's so interesting. Yesterday, I went to the doctor's office and I had to get my yearly mammogram, which, by the way, get your mammograms. We're coming up in October. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Week. You got to make sure you get your mammograms. I get mine every year religiously. So thank God it came back and everything's cool. But I have a lot of friends that it hasn't been cool lately. So get out there, get out. Preventative medicine is so huge. It's like getting these tests and making sure where you are is so good. So anyway, I went yesterday. I'm trying this woman and she's like, I said, yeah, I have a podcast. I was also talking politics because we all know my politics. At least I think you have an idea of what my politics are. And I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Our president just said he wants to go home and go to bed. Okay, really? Oh, really? You want to go home and go to bed? You said that on a mic in front of everybody and nobody really says anything about it. Your son's been taking all his money from China. It's okay. Okay. I don't think that would be okay if that happened to me. Like everybody be like, that's not cool. What are you doing? But we don't judge. What? Okay. You do you. You do you, boo-boo. And it's been very, very, very interesting because she said to me, I'm in a relationship. I said, I have a podcast called Bizzy Living Sober. And she's like, well, I'm in a relationship with this guy. And he drinks too much. And when he drinks, he's mean to me. And he's so negative. He's so negative. I said, what? Wait, this is your boyfriend? You have this guy in your life? Like, wouldn't you rather be alone? Wouldn't you rather have like your own remote control to use the TV? Wouldn't you like to literally say, see you later? Why? My big question, why? 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 Why do you do this to yourself? Why do you torture yourself? I also saw this thing on TikTok. This woman's like talking about how she went on a date with somebody. And she's like, I went on my first date with this guy and we met for lunch and he didn't ask me, he didn't talk anything about myself. And he wanted to see my house and I let him. No, those would be two big NOs. You don't invite somebody to your house you don't even know. You go on one date, he doesn't even ask you anything about yourself. And he's like, are we all so desperate that we want love from these people that are incapable of loving anybody else? Because everybody in this world today is such freaking narcissists. All they do is care about themselves. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So many guys are just like, I don't know. I see these things that say, you know, we need to empower our men. We need to give them their manliness back. And we need to like make them feel like great again. And we need to put them up on a pedestal again. And I'm like, why? Because they're so great, every one of them, because they tell the truth? No, they don't. I've met all these ones that don't tell the truth. They don't tell the truth. I've just been in something for almost 10 years that did not tell the truth. And I'm like, okay, so I'm supposed to go and take this to the next level. Okay, yeah, I want to be with somebody who doesn't tell me the truth. Yeah. I want to protect you. I'm like, okay, because I'm this little meek child that needs to be protected. I'm an adult. We're adult women. We can handle most things, more things than a lot of people. So you're going to tell me, and I know that I'm stronger than a lot of people. My girlfriend says it all the time. She's like, we're the strong ones. I'm like, I get it. I hate being strong forever. But, you know, we go through these things in life and these trials and the tribulations that are really hard and that want to really like cut us off at our knees and just make us like, well, yesterday was the first time in a long time that I was like, if I had a drink, I would just maybe feel so much better. Obviously, I didn't do it because the reality is that I have a drink, nothing changes the next morning. Nothing. I'm still there with the same set of problems. Now I'm just hungover and I hate myself. So I'm not doing that. But I get it. I get it. Things don't look like the way we envision them to look, which drives us to want to hurt ourselves and want to be mad at ourselves and judge ourselves because we expected something to look really pretty. We meet people, we go and we start families and we think it's going to be amazing. And when it isn't amazing and we feel like we're going to be judged if we walk away and we're going to be judged if we don't walk away. And the reality is that it's nobody's business. And you getting okay with you takes time. It's taken me 17 years, literally, I think 17 years to get okay with myself. I don't know if it's also the sobriety of 17 years. I don't know if it would have been life by itself anyway, that 55 that would take me here. So I knew I was getting here. I knew I was going to get here eventually. I'd heard so many people say that when you're older, you don't care as much. So here I am. And I'm taking my life back. So I'm going to tell you, I'm taking my life back. We are, I know I've mentioned here, we are busy living sober 5.0. Okay. We are at 55 next Thursday, October 5th. I am turning 55, 10, which is 2 5s. It's the 5th day and I'm turning 55. It is time for big change. It is time for something new. I don't know what, if you'll perceive anything to be new, but I'm going to be new. And I'm going to have a new lease on life. And I'm going to do this thing we do. And I'm going to share this experience and this road. And sometimes it might not be pretty, but I'm going to share it with you because you know what? This is the real to God. This is the honest to God truth. When things get tough, we got to get to work. We got to get to work, whatever way that is. And we got to take the initiative and we got to put ourselves in the forefront and we got to say, you know what? I'm getting out there. I'm fighting this good fight. I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to end up okay. I already know that. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I'm going to do the work to get to wherever I need to go. And along the way, I'm going to help other people because you know what? I'm not doing this in vain. I'm going to tell you this. You are not alone. I know there are so many women out there and maybe even men that are listening and go, oh my God, I totally get exactly what she's saying. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. COVID screwed a lot of us up. We got locked in our houses, which made us a little, luckily, as all of you know, I'm in Florida, so it wasn't locked up as much as it was, but you were locked up. And especially the people who had small children and children at home, and you're working at home, your spouse is there. You're not normally supposed to be with your spouse all the time. And you're like, wait a minute, I don't even know if I like this dude or this chick. I'm like, what? I've been seeing you 24/7. Don't like you very much. What has this been like? And I have to sit here and pretend like it's really great, but it's not so great. And our kids are not making friends and they're depressed and they're sitting in their rooms on these damn things all day long. I just showed a cell phone. Or they're watching TV and they're going, oh my God. And you're like, where is this going? What is going to happen? Where am I? And fear, fear, fear. But I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to end with this. Fear and faith can't live in the same realm. They can't. Okay. You need to feed the faith. And you have to have trust in something bigger than you. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's Allah, if it's Buddha, got a Buddha right there behind me, if it's Jehovah, if it's Jesus Christ, whatever, if it's God, whatever it is for you, you've got to find something bigger than you that you can't touch, you can't feel, you can't smell. Okay. Because anybody walking on this planet will let you down because that's what humans do. We are fallible. We screw up. All of us do. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter the DNA. It's kind of like Adam and Eve. You get this temptation, you go do something that's screwed up, and then you're like, holy shit, why did I do that? Whatever. Instead of doing that, if you believe in something bigger than you, then you can have faith. Because guess what? You can say, you know what? Today, every morning, I wake up and I say, it's up to you, God. You show me what you want me to do. How can I be of service to you, God? That is what my job is here on this planet. I have no idea what it's going to look like. I pray for good things. They might not be so good because let me tell you, I thought what I was getting into right now was going to be the creme de la creme. This was it. I was going to check the things off. I was going to have this life that was absolutely beyond your wildest dreams. Bullshit. Didn't happen. That's okay. So we redo and we restart. And we rebirth at all different times in our life. It doesn't matter how old we are. All that matters is that you take the initiative to say, you know what? I'm going to do something to change. And it's going to feel uncomfortable as hell, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this thing called life. I'm going to change some things. I'm going to take care of me. Wow. How does that feel? And nuts, doesn't it? It feels selfish, but you can do it. You can do it. Reach out to me if you have any questions, any comments. I've got lots of major guests coming up. Now I have a production company, which is helping me. You know, life is getting really, really exciting here at Busy Living Sober. By the way, I did have a momentary lapse. I don't want to forget to say that when I wanted to change it to Elizabeth Chance podcast and Busy Living Sober works. So let's keep it there. It's meant to be. So keep following me as Busy Living Sober because my nickname is Busy and I am living sober. So until next time, we'll have people on. I got great guests coming up. Great guests coming up next week. So stay tuned and keep getting busy, living sober. And if you like what you hear, please subscribe to all my channels. And if you're listening on iTunes, give me a score. Go and give me some hearts. Give me some feedback. I'd love it more than anything. And just let me know that you find this journey that I'm on and this ability to open up to you as incentive, as inspiration, and as hope, that you too can do this thing and you can change and you can do things even though they feel uncomfortable and you're scared at what your neighbors and your community is going to think, because it doesn't matter. Okay, take care, everybody. Until next time, keep getting busy, living sober. Bye.